Welcome back. A speechwriter for President Trump who attended a 2016 white nationalist conference has left the White House. Darren Beatty confirmed to CNN that he spoke at the 2016 H.L. Mencken Club conference. That event is regularly attended by well-known white nationalists such as Richard Spencer, as you see here. Well, Beatty says his speech there was not objectionable. The White House has confirmed his departure, though. Joining me right now, CNN K-File senior editor Andrew Kaczynski. So I understand the White House, as you tried to confirm this story or his participation, the White House also tried to discourage you from reporting on the story?
Well, what happened is I reached out to the White House early last week asking, with the evidence we had that he had spoken at this conference, he was listed on a schedule for it, a recap of it sort of alluded to him speaking, and I reached out to them. I asked about it. They said they needed a couple of days to look into it. On Thursday, they told me they would get me something on Friday, and then sort of all through Friday, it was me playing phone tag with the White House Deputy Communications Director, me calling him, he'll saying he'd call me right back. And they really delayed this sort of until almost like 6:30 on Friday when they told me that he had left the White House.
So what do we know to be in the content of what he said at the conference?
So we don't know the content of his exact speech. The title of it was The Right and Intelligentsia. Now, there are some clips on the web from which we can glean a little into Mr. Beatty's worldview. He was previously a Duke visiting instructor when he spoke at the conference and before he joined the White House. Now, what we were able to see is that he said he supported Trump from very early on, from the beginning, and he said it was because he agreed with his positions on immigration.
And is he no longer at the White House because you reached out to the White House asking about his participation, or is there some other reason why he's no longer at the White House?
So it's interesting. When I reached out, the White House, when they finally got back to me very late on Friday, said, we don't comment on personnel matters, but he no longer works here. I was asked, when did he leave? And they again would say, we're not going to comment on a personnel matter, which, as we at CNN know, they talk about personnel matters all the time. What we were able to see, however, is that his White House email, which was active all of last week, when I was reaching out to him for comment, was no longer active on Saturday.
All right, Andrew Kaczynski, thanks so much.